because for me, like, I really struggled when I was having my period because I started feeling the pain in class 7 and there was no period. 7, 8 for 1, I got my period out.
Yeah,
and
my
dad was a doctor, and I could not even bear.
Speaking to dads is the hardest part of
Yes,
life.
so it was crazy. So I was like, I don't want the girls to take, actually, to go through.
Up to date, I've never asked my dad for money to get pads.
It's crazy.
Up to date, I'll never.
But now we encourage girls to do that because it is natural. Yeah. And actually, this book is from age 9. It will actually help them to start the.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Before 18 show, where we host adults who do spectacular and unique things in the society, and also children who are unique in the society. Today I'll be your host, 𝐂𝐨𝐧𝐼𝐝, and today I have a really spectacular nice guest. Guys, I'm excited. I'll say I'm overwhelmed or something, but I guess I am. I've met her severally. She's a really nice lady. I would like you guys to meet and we get to learn what she does and know more about her. Welcome so much to the show.
Thank you, Daisy. Thank you for having me today.
So, tell us about yourself, your name, and just a brief introduction about yourself.
Thank you for the opportunity. I am Nancy Akeyo Otieno, the founder of the Confidence Queen. The Confidence Queen is a mentorship academy that was designed to empower girls and young women to unlock their potential by cultivating their work skills and believing in themselves with confidence. So we work in Nairobi, planning to scale it up. It started in the year 2020. And here we are today, empowering girls. So far, since 2020, we have reached out actually 10,000 girls with the program called Hello Period, creating awareness on menstrual health. And we also have another program called 𝐶𝐲. We encourage girls to soar. That means self-confidence, having the opportunity, resilience, and also ambition.
That's nice. Yeah. She has told us everything. Mimi nimesikia tu part ya confidence queen and how it started in 2020. So can you briefly tell us how you started it until the point where you are right now? Just something brief about everything, the steps you went through. Yeah.
Okay, starting the Confidence Queen, it has been a journey. And before then, I've been working for the international organization, the NGOs and the local one, as the project lead until 2020 during COVID.
Yeah.
So from my past job, I've been actually implementing adolescents and youth programs and for several years. And since 2020, during COVID, and that was a time where we had limited to actually events and we could not movements and all that. Yeah. So many girls that actually I was working with or just reaching out through Empress event reached out to me during COVID with so many challenges and the problems. They really wanted me to help them counseling and just advising them, giving them some tips on boyfriend challenges, on relationship, and also other issues. So I started actually having a WhatsApp chat with them because most of them could not even afford the bundles to have video calls. So we were having the chats on WhatsApp, and I started with the 10 girls. Every Wednesday and Friday, we could have a session just talking.
They mobilized themselves.
Yes, they mobilized themselves. And from 10 girls, they started just inviting others. And before I know it, I had 100 girls. And then I sat down, I'm like, Nancy, you need to do something. And you need to really continue reaching out to these girls. And how do I do it? And hence the Confidence Queen was born. Like right now, we have a center, Hope Center, in South B at Mukuru slums in partnership with PEFA Church, All Nation Gospel Church. And we have around 200 girls that we meet every month, once a month, the last Saturday of every month. And we just have mentorship program and talking to them, listening to them, and just helping them to actually grow in confidence.
That's nice. It has been a wholesome journey.
It has been a journey, yes. But we are still pressing on, and I'm really glad that we are reaching more girls.
Yeah, I'm proud of you for all that progress, taking all the girls through everything you've managed to take them through. Because most of them did get such opportunities during the Corona period, but you embraced them and brought them under your wings, and you've been with them through. We are proud of you. What is one thing that you've, since the time you started the Confidence Queen, that you've done that has been a story that you live to tell? Someone you've, let's say, empowered during the mentorships, the academy that you have currently, that's a story you can live to tell for empowerment to people?
Wow, there are several, but I will just mention some. One, there is actually, there are many girls that have really empowered that I work with right now. They volunteer, they come to my sessions, and I just want to say one of the memorable story about Ella. She joined our mentorship when she was 11 years old with low self-esteem and fear of talking in public. And through our mentorship program, it was an 8-week session. We took them through the program, and actually, slowly by slowly, her confidence was built up. And right now, as we speak, Ella is actually out there. There was a time she called me after now the graduating, and now she was out of our program. She called me and asked me, Coach Nancy, in our school, there's a campaign, and they want leaders, and I want to vie for women rep. And I was like, go for it. And she asked me, where do I start? I had to actually plan. We had a session with her, just taking her through. I told her, I want you to come up with a speech, write something. And then I review and just guide her on what to do. Yes. And actually, she came up with a speech. And of course, I reviewed and I told her, do it this way. Then I gave her that platform to present to me. And then she went to school, and actually she started campaigning. And guess what? She got the, she was the women rep. And since then, if I have the session, she tells me, oh, I want to help you. So normally I invite her to help me, especially when my colleague is not there and you're doing an online session. You need somebody to actually help you with the comments, and also maybe if your screen is showing or so she helped me with that, and she's only 13 years old. So for me, that is actually a milestone. Proud of her. Ella, wherever she is, I'm really proud of her.
How can you define confidence in leadership? Because judging from the story for Ella, where she wanted to become a women representative and everything, how can you describe confidence in leadership with the experiences you've had with all the other girls and the mentorship you're taking them through?
Yeah, when you talk about confidence in leadership, it is one's ability to do something. So when you add the leadership in it, I believe that confidence in leadership is having one's ability to actually guide, influence, and inspire others. And besides that, confident leader should be able actually to have that vision, a clear vision and direction. Where is it that you want to go? What do you want to do? And just making that informed decision. And also a confident leader should be one who is not actually fearing of taking risks, because you're going to lead several people, different people from different backgrounds, and you must be ready to take risks and also handle criticism constructively, because not everyone will love you.
What are some of the common challenges that you see in maybe leaders you've come across, and those aspects you're trying to change them in the program you're having, taking through the girls through leadership and everything?
Based on my experience working with the young girls and women, and also seeing leaders outside there, I would say that some of the challenges they face, one is self-doubt. Just coming out to stand. Not everyone is born confident. it is built, like for me, I was not born confident. I was trained, I went for public speaking training and all that, you see.
Yeah.
So self-doubt is actually a problem to this, and you find that even girls, when they reach age 8, they start even doubting themselves. Am I able to do this? And then they start to think about their body, the body image, and all that, and mental health and all that. So self-doubt is one of them. And I also see actually challenge in the pace in which the technology is changing and the global issues.
Yeah.
And you find that right now in the era of AI, there are some leaders who will actually take the advantage of the AI and run with it.
Yeah.
And what of the girl or maybe somebody in West Pokot,
It's
somebody
not
in
accessible
Turkana?
AI.
They have the idea, but they don't have that access to that technology. And another thing is the resources, the same actually, because they'll not be able to access the resources that they need. Those are now the tools that they need to be where they are. So I think those are some of the challenges that are actually facing the young leaders and even some of the leaders of today. Yeah.
What role does mentorship play in building confidence?
The role that mentorship plays, I think it's very crucial. And just to start with, I know some of the parents outside there, they say that, oh, I didn't have a mentor. Yes? So why should my daughter or why should my boy have a mentor? I want to tell parents that mentorship is very crucial in the life of these girls. We are evolving. Things are changing. It's not the way we used to. We used to struggle and trial and error. And you take so many years to do whatever you wanted to do. If you have somebody who is already gone through, actually they have navigated those challenges, similar challenges, that will help your daughter, that will help your boy. Why don't you just actually enroll them for those mentorship programs? Because already they have navigated similar situations, they know it, they have actually viable insights, and they give constructive feedback to these girls, to these mentees, that will help them to identify their potential. And then they see the capability of doing something, and then they are confident to achieve their goals. So it will be even take shorter time for your daughter to reach where she wants to be, because somebody is holding their hands and guiding them and showing them the direction. Yeah, so I think
giving them a platform.
A platform, yes.
In which maybe you never came across as a parent,
yes,
but it has been created for your child. And as kids right now, personally, me being a kid, we are growing in a world where we really want mentors, but we ain't getting the opportunity, as you've said. So embracing opportunity giving to the children you have from as young as your kid is, at a like a teenager or something, that's when you want to bring them into mentorship world. Even taking them through from like 4 years of age, where they can at least speak of something, because even a 1-year-old kid
they can express themselves.
When they're feeling pain, when they want to be taken care of, they express themselves. So also embracing, the parents embracing it from a tender age, bringing children into these programs where they get mentorship,